Breaking news: mass protests erupt in South Korea as the nation stands trapped between two rival superpowers, the United States and China. Today, in Seoul, crowds filled the streets shouting one message: "No Trump." And just blocks away, another crowd shouting, "No China." This explosive tension is happening right as South Korea hosts both President Trump and China's leader Xi Jinping in the same week, a high-stakes geopolitical showdown. South Korea depends on the United States for security, a partnership built in blood during the Korean War. But China is South Korea's largest trading partner, the engine of its economy. So the message from the streets is clear. South Koreans feel stuck between two giants, and they fear being crushed. Political experts warn, this is the most dangerous moment for South Korea's foreign policy in years. President Lee Jae-myung must balance loyalty to Washington while keeping China close enough to avoid economic retaliation. On one side, the U.S. is demanding billions of new investments and calling South Korea a cash machine. On the other, China is exerting silent pressure, reminding Seoul who buys their cars, electronics, and technology. This week, Trump and Xi may discuss their escalating trade war right there on South Korean soil. If negotiations collapse, South Korea could become the front line. Inside the government, nerves are high. Tensions rose dramatically after a U.S. raid in Georgia detained over 300 Korean workers, sparking anger and mistrust. And fears grow louder as China pushes influence deeper into Korean society, from business to politics to culture. The question South Koreans ask is, are we still independent or just a pawn? Millions in the capital live under the threat of North Korean missiles and fear losing the protection of the U.S. alliance. But they also fear the consequences of angering Beijing, a superpower that has punished South Korea before and could do it again. President Lee must now attempt the impossible: maintain peace, protect the economy, satisfy Washington, reassure Beijing, and prevent the Korean Peninsula from becoming a battlefield of global competition. Protesters warn, Korea must stay free. Korea must choose Korea. With the world watching, Trump is already here. Xi arrives next, and the decisions made in the next 72 hours could reshape Asia for decades. This is a developing story. Stay with us for critical updates on this global power struggle. Subscribe to AI News Now TV and turn on notifications so you never miss urgent breaking news.